So hey YouTube, what I decided to do today is I'm gonna do more like a first impressions of some of the stuff I got from Kat Von D, but I'm gonna try to use most of her products that I have. I know I'm gonna use her foundation, and I'm gonna use the Serpentina palette today. Yeah, and you are going to have to pair some transitional shades with this one, which, like I said before in my video from the other day, I'm really okay with that because you should have a good neutral palette or some shades to kind of make those bold, beautiful colors work, which I'm here for that. Yeah, because you get the palettes, and yes, I do like to use one eyeshadow palette most of the time to get a look done, but in this case, with all these fun colors that have come out, I'm so happy with being able to do some colorful looks. I'm okay with it. You know, everybody is not. So I am going to use her, I think this is the setting powder brush. I'm going to try it out today. I did try it the other day, and because it's kind of dirty, but yeah, I'm going to use it today to set the powder foundation. I'm going to see how this combo works together. And I have her new LockIt concealer cream. This is full coverage. I love full coverage concealers. Just gonna make sure it can blend out extremely well. And I think that's it. I am gonna base my face today with her primer that came in the foundation. I've been holding on to it so that I can use all of that in conjunction today to see how well it all works together. And I will set my under eye today with her translucent loose powder. It's a setting powder. So I'm going to set it under here with a damp beauty blender like I always do with the banana powder just to see how it is. This is really finely milled. It has a silkiness to it, and I'm just curious to see what it does. It might not brighten, but I think the foundation, the concealer color that I picked up may be light enough to kind of give me a little more of a highlighted look, but we'll see. And I think that's it for her stuff. I'm going to take you step by step by step because I keep getting asked those kinds of questions about, you know, what I put on my face. So I'm definitely going to try to show you guys. I thought I had done that, but if not, you'll get it in detail today. Okay, the first step that I started off with, I've already cleaned my face, and I'm going to moisturize with the Daily Hydration Moisturizer from e.l.f. To prime my eyes today for the eyeshadow look, I'm going to go in with Urban Decay's Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Original. And you don't need a lot of this either. So I'll just take a little, hold on, take a little dab. And I just kind of blend it in. I also blend it into the eyebrows as well to get them ready for the eyebrow pencil I'm going to use today. So I'm going to take the Jordana eyebrow pencil. I found that I like this color, and I always sharpen it before I use it because it kind of makes it easy to get your eyebrows done kind of quickly, because all I do really is kind of just trace what I already have. So if you hear my TV, I'm sorry. I forgot to put it on mute. So yeah, and I just kind of fill it in and just kind of trace in what I already have. Not that I've given up my Anastasia, but you know, kind of get this on kind of quick. I like it, you know, just kind of feathering it through. And so for cleanup, I'm just gonna take a little bit of this HD concealer from LA Girl, and this is the color Toast, I believe. I'm gonna go ahead and take it on top. You don't have to use this color for your top. Normally I would use my Sephora one that actually kind of matches my skin tone, but since I have this and have the excess product have excess product on it, might as well go ahead and use it. So this is the cleanup. Actually, it's not bad to baby use that brush to kind of get in there and lay it to give your eyebrows a good cleanup. So it erases any little mistakes you may have made. And then you just take a brush, a fluffy brush, and just kind of blend this all down, in and out. So I'm going to finish cleaning this up, and basically all I do is kind of brush it up this way. It'll be alright. So I'm going to take a little bit of this eyebrow powder from Elf, and I just kind of brush it through just to give it a little more cohesiveness before you don't have to do this because I am going to set it with the eyebrow gel. It's just what I like to do to kind of lighten it up a little bit, lighthearted, you know, so it doesn't look as harsh. Okay. And I do take the brush again and kind of brush it through. Eyebrows are really important. Then I take a little bit of eyebrow gel from NYX. It's the Control Freak one. And I just kind of run it through. Just set everything. Okay. To neutralize my eye a little bit, I'm going to take the Land Low from MAC and just kind of blend it in onto the eyelid just to neutralize it a little bit. And this dries really quickly, so I suggest you work with, you know, one eye first and then kind of go in. I'm sorry, y'all. I was bent over. Let me just show you. Work with one eye and then go to the next eye. And then just blend it in. I kind of take mine up to where the concealer starts, only because my eyes are kind of dark, so I just go ahead and kind of neutralize all of it. Okay? I'm going to finish blending. So I'm going to take a little bit of the RCMA Translucent powder to set this. Not much, just a little bit. And before I it's going to help everything blend in well. Not a lot, just get it on there and get it blended in. Okay, I'm going to try to stick with the Quad Rust, which has these shades in it. And then I'm going to use Pyro, Glyph, and Blood Milk, and probably this Prophet color out of the Serpentina palette to try to get a look done today. But yeah, I'm going to start with this. It's got the great mattes in it. So yeah, let's start with that. I'm going to go in with the NYX brush in number 17 and pick up the base color. And I'm actually going to start it above, right here, above the crease, because I'm going to go in with the crease color. Yeah, I just kind of want to get this here and get it blended in. And I'm going to do it to both eyes. I'm going to take the BH Cosmetics 101 and I'm going to pick up the, what they're calling the contour shade, which is like a brick, like a orange color. And I'm just going to pop it right here and blend it over. I'm not going to take it too far because I think I want the shine from the hieroglyphics to kind of cover most of the lid. So yeah, I'm just building this up to get a good crease color. And see how well all of that blended together by me laying down that base color first. It just makes everything seem seamless and smooth. So I do want to deepen the crease just a little bit, not much. I'm going to pick up the Blood Milk color on this Real Techniques pointer, and I'm just going to actually place this right here in the crease itself. I'm not going too far up and not too far over. So yeah, I'm just deepening it right here. just to give it a little more definition. So you just kind of trace. I'm tracing it along where those lines are. So I'm just gonna blend it in. Now I'm gonna go in with Hieroglyph. I think that's how you pronounce that. On a synthetic brush. This is the BH Cosmetics number 102. Gonna see how much. It picks up a pretty good amount, and I do need to spray it a little bit. So I'm just gonna grab my Mario Badescu, which is rose water, and I'm just gonna spray it a little bit. And let's just see. You know what? Hold on, because I think I messed up the date. Let me put a little Too Faced glitter and primer on the top, because I don't want a lot of fallout from this product. I'm gonna take a little bit of the Too Faced glitter glue and just kind of dab it over where I'm gonna place that hieroglyph, and I don't want it to transfer up, so that's why I'm kind of just making sure to get that on there. So yeah, spraying the water will give you a good payoff, but look at that. Look how smooth it goes on when you put the shadow, the glitter glue down. This is the exact effect that I was looking for. See? And I don't want it to transfer up because I'm gonna kind of blend out that little line. This color, oh my God, this is so pretty. So yeah, I'm just gonna pick up a little bit more, not much, just a little bit more. Kind of go over where I see a little empty, but not much. Yes, exactly. Now that we have it on, I'm gonna go back in with the brush that we used to lay down our first little transition color. And I'm just blending out the top part of where that harsh line is. And that's it. So to create a little more definition right here, just not a lot, I'm going to go in with this Real Techniques base shadow brush. And I'm going to pick up what they are calling the Define. I hope that's right. Base Define. This chocolate brown out of here. You remember, I'm basically just using the shadows out of here to get this look done. I'm just blending in. I'm not going really far in because I do want the orange to really pop and stay beautiful. I'm going to blend those two in together. And that's really it for me on the eye look. Oh, and I'm going to take the highlight shade out of here. I'm sorry, you guys. I am going to take the highlight shade and do my brow bone. Okay, I think I got my eyes the way I want them. And I'm just going to go in with my Black Radiance Shine Control Primer. I am going to go in on top of this with the Kat Von D primer. This is just going to keep the oils at bay. And it does a really good job. And I think because it's so thin, that layering it with any of the other things that you need to do for your face, like smooth out or whatever, it just does a great job of not interfering with those other primers, I think. That's my opinion. You know, I do my eyeliner. Now I'm going to try the Kat Von D LockIt Featherweight Primer. It's base color correcting. I totally forgot to turn the camera back on. I'm just putting it around the places where I need it. As far as trying to, you know, minimize some of the discoloration before I go in with foundation. So I'm going to take a little bit of the Kat Von D on the back of my hand. And just kind of swirl it around a little bit just to warm it up. And then I'm going to apply. Just kind of like dot it over. This is a full coverage, a little bit thicker. So if you're used to using the Becca one, kind of like that one. Take a little bit more, swirl it around. This is full coverage. If you don't like full coverage, this might not be the foundation for you. And I'm going to take my Real Techniques blending, which I like it because of the point, and it is soft. I just like the way it kind of gives a good flawless look to the skin. I'm going to use the Beauty Blender for the concealer portion. I'm going to take a little bit of the Becca under eye brightening. Not much, just a little bit. Just right underneath there, and I'm going to blend that out. Okay, so now I'm actually going to go in with the Kat Von D LockIt Concealer Cream. This is the new one. And I chose the color, what did I choose? Deep Warm. I'm going to see, and the applicator on this is angled so that you can actually go right underneath and create your little great V. This is not liquidy at all. So yeah, I don't know, the highlight may work. I'm not going too far up because remember I put the Becca down. And you know what? I better not go to the other side without going ahead and blending this one out. Definitely full coverage. Okay. Definitely like it so far. Once I set it with her setting powder, I'm kind of curious to see what it looks like. Does it become a little bit brighter underneath here? But as far as the coverage, right on. I love this applicator. Yes, I'm gonna blend it out, finish putting on the concealer where I need it for the highlighted portion, and then I'll be back to set it with her translucent powder and let you guys see that. So these are the last places that I'm gonna highlight, highlight. And that's with the down the bridge of your nose, right above your eyebrow. I like this concealer. It's right above my lip. I highlight that. Highlight that little cuticle right here. So yeah, if you don't like full coverage, none of this may be for you. But I like it. 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 Alright. So because I've never used her setting powder before, I am going to use a damp beauty blender to pick that up. It is kind of light. But let's see if it helps keep the... Yeah, I like that. That's pretty. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and set the other places with this. And I'm actually going to let it sit on there for a minute just to see how it does. If you can bake with it, I'll let you know in just a second. So I kind of like the way this is kind of settling into my foundation. The concealer that I put on. I'm going to leave it on a little bit longer. I think I've only had it on for about 4 minutes. I'm just curious to see. But I'm going to kind of go over the other little pieces with the Kat Von D Deep 74 powder. Just around the other, where I put the contour at. And yeah, so I'm going to let it sit for a few more minutes and I'll come back and I'm going to wipe it away with this same powder that I'm using. This lovely brush with, which I like. So yeah. I'm going to come back and use it to wipe away. But I think it's going to do good doing that with it. But with a little bit of, just a little bit of this dusted on. So this is basically what I'm going to do. Is when I'm really going to do it. Since I'm doing it now. Just kind of wipe away what's there. Pick up a little bit more. Just kind of make sure that's all. Yeah, so I'm going to finish doing that and be right back. So I'm just going to deepen my contour a little bit, not a lot. I'm going to take the Black Radiance Baked Bronzer in Blackberry and just create a little bit of a shadow right here. Since I'm showing you guys my full face. And yeah, so just kind of blend that in, circular motions to diffuse it a little bit. But yeah, see how that kind of gives me my, right here in this contour, where I contoured it. So to give it some cool warmness now, because this is kind of cool, I'm going to take, grab the BH Cosmetics 110, and I'm going to take the Berries Bronzer by Estee Edit. This has been my go-to bronzer for a while. I have another one I want to try. I just haven't picked it up. I think it may be a little bit better for my skin tone, but I do like the way this one diffuses, kind of infuses into that cool contour that I put down. So yeah, just blending it all in, and I'm going to go around the areas that I kind of contour with. Just kind of warm the skin back up. That's all. And this basically is creating definition in your face. You don't want to look all one color. So for today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cover. I think I got enough. Let me see. Maybe not. If I don't, then I won't be able to use. Yeah, I have enough. I'm going to take the Cover FX drops and just kind of dab it in. You know what? I better not move off of this side. And I'm going to get the highlight on. And I've been setting this with another powder. You don't have to, because look, you get that glow. That's what you're looking for. And I'm just going to blend it in. What I may do is, since I'm going to go in with blushes, just make sure. Yeah, I may skip putting powder on top of it today. When I come back, you guys will see the final look, and I'm just going to finish the under eye and mascara and lip, and I'll be back to talk about my final thoughts on what I've done to my face today. And because I want to be extra, I did go in with the Amber and Rose blush on my cheek, and I'm going to take a little bit of Anastasia's Peach Nectar and just kind of pop it right there where you see that glow. I'm being extra. I did not need that. Of course, I'm being all the way extra. You can be extra on your face too if you want to. It's your face. Okay, YouTube, I am back. My camera is about to die, so this is going to be a real quick outro. I loved everything that I was able to do with the Kat Von D Serpentina Palette, and all I did was pair it with her Rust palette. And I used 2 colors out of here, the Profit color, and wait, no, I used 3. I used the Profit, which was the oh god, whatever, it's the powder that's in there. And I used the Blood Milk for the crease, and I used the Hierograph, which is the little orangey gold that you see on my eyelid. And for lips today, I used Damn. I don't know why, I just wanted to do something kind of dark, and that's her color name. I don't like it, but that is what it is. And yeah, so that's what's on the inner corner is the Profit. And as I said, I did use the setting powder by her. So far, I like the way it's looking. I used the concealer. I used her powder for all over to kind of bring the whole look together. And I think that's it. And I do like this brush. And I did use it today to kind of sweep away, as well as put the powder on today. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this little makeup fun, kind of like a Kat Von D day. I'm thinking that her primer that I used today with the foundation, because I've used this foundation before, and I've kind of felt like maybe I didn't do something right with the foundation. But when I used it with that Real Technique sponge today, for some reason it seems to have blended well into my skin. It doesn't seem like you can see my pores as much. I don't know, but I'm gonna try it again, I think tomorrow, just because I did love this foundation. I love the coverage, I love the price point, and I'm just wondering if I just probably need to use her primer with her foundation. And I did use like I said, the Black Radiance True Complexion shine control, but I use it all the time to kind of keep my face matte no matter what I do. And then I just set everything with the Urban Decay all-nighter makeup setting spray. So I think that that's it. If you guys like this type of video where I kind of use the same kind of products to see if they, I think that this may have just worked well together today. I don't know, maybe because I had time to take my time. I don't know. But tomorrow will be another test. I may do another look and just come back on and give you guys a review after I've worn this. I'm going to wear this most of the day today. Yeah, I'm really liking the way the foundation did. And I'm wondering if I just need to get her primer because it's sitting on top. The foundation is hers and it's sitting on top of her primer. So yeah, we will see, and I thank you guys so much for tuning in today. If you have any questions, comments, please feel free to ask me anything. I'm hoping to get at least 100 subscribers. I'm at like 66. So if you guys don't mind sharing and letting people know about this crazy chick that's on YouTube who just plays in makeup, not necessarily trying to tell you what to buy. I'm just having fun with the stuff that I've bought, and maybe you can get some use out of the stuff you bought and see how to use it just a little bit better. Okay, thanks YouTube. Until next time, bye bye.